College World Series.
Welcome to the NCAA Women's College World Series, presented by Capital One. One spot up for grabs in the championship series. Will it be Nyjri Kennedy getting there for the first time with Texas Tech, or Ella Parker and Cassidy Pickering leading Oklahoma? Early signs, Amanda, for how Oklahoma will attack Kennedy. What do you look for?
If they're taking that pitch that's up in the zone like Pickering just did with 2 strikes, and then she'll come in with the changeup, and
that's 5 consecutive starts between Supers and World Series. Her 1-2. Little check swing from Parker. That ball lands in the batter's box, and she's thrown out by Vic Valdez.
being able to foul that one off. Getting some looks in her first at bat, just a freshman, as you mentioned, going up against one of the best.
Garcia chases strike 3. And with a hop and a smile. At Louisiana, where he coached Sam Landry for 3 years. And now has to watch her from the third base box as his old pitcher gets the better of his old and current hitter.
She learned from that at bat when she was on deck to hold her barrel back.
From 0-2 to 3-2, Tony takes a walk. Great fight back from the freshman. First pitch. 10th pitch coming. Allred puts it finally in play. And she flies out to Pickering in left. Plate appearances. She's homered at the plate every 14. Tony with a good dirt ball read will take second and get the first runner into scoring position.
Yeah, and Texas Tech has over 100 stolen bases on the year. It's something that kind of gets forgotten about.
The 8 to Kennedy. The marathon first. Nyjri hits a ground ball to short. It backs up Gabby Garcia, whose throw is perfectly bounced to Sid Sanders. Nyjri grounds out to end.
About her, but working the transfer portal to bring in his other players from Louisiana.
Old jam shot caught at second. Alexa Langeliers for the first out.
Does know how to work the count.
Trying to be the first Sooner to reach base. And she will. A 3-2. A lot of pitching. Much more efficient in the tournament, but on the whole, she throws a lot. And Oklahoma takes a lot. 5 pitches here, and Kennedy ends it with a changeup and a strikeout. Screwball and a much better changeup. Barker muscles one over the glove of Tony, drops into center, and Sanders takes third on the game's first hit. Sydney Barker dropped 4 spots in the lineup, responds with a knock. It's here, 2 for 17. 1 walk, 6 strikeouts at the World Series. Emmerling muscles one to short, and Tony is there. Kennedy escapes the jam, and we remain scoreless.
Like sometimes there is, whenever the transfer portal is involved and you see your old head coach, and it's just not like that in this situation.
And Landry has been dealing as she strikes out Langeliers. Through the first 6 hitters, the pitch count is climbing on a very sticky night. Number 10 to Johnson is inside. And the second Texas Tech walk.
That was another great at bat.
So 1 on, 1 out for Demi Elder. Elder rips the first pitch into the right field corner. There goes Johnson. She'll be waved around from third. Elder on her way there. It's an RBI triple. After all that patience, Demi Elder's ambush puts the Red Raiders on the board.
We talked about Texas Tech hunting early in the count, looking to drive something early in the count, and she doesn't want to deal with the changeup, so she handles the curveball, looks for something 68, 69, up in the zone, and she gets it. She's on time with it, hustles around all the way to get a triple, and then Alana Johnson turns on the wheels to score the first run of this game. That ball was absolutely smoked off the bat of Demi Elder, who's been a leader on this team, and look at the emotion knowing that.
First pitch swinging. That's a high pop-up. Elder will tag from third. She's going to hold. Too shallow for anything as Pickering heaved it in. It's a big. Lindemuth buries one to center for a base hit. 3 straight batters put the first pitch in play, and it's a 2-run second for Texas Tech.
When you're getting production from your 9-hole, who's a freshman, you are feeling good at the plate. And clearly, the strategy is to be aggressive early in the count, to hunt the first pitch, get something firm. Because these Texas Tech hitters are barreling up these pitches out of the hand of Landry, not wanting to deal with that changeup. That's her favorite pitch, and lots to smile about if you're Bailey Lindemuth, because I'm sure that felt good coming off of the barrel.
They only get one at-bat. But that at-bat is important mentally to know they had an opportunity to play for their sisters in the dugout. A delayed steal here. Emmerling's throw will not be in time. Lindemuth, after the base hit, ends up with a steal of second. And Kinsey Hansen, you basically never saw that. 2-2. That's in the dirt. Lindemuth's going for third, and she'll get there. This wild ride in the second continues.
And his team feeds off of that too.
The guy who keeps hitting on 16 and getting 5s at the blackjack table right now. Another 3-2 for German. Lindemuth at third. Swing and a miss. That ends the inning. Not often that Oklahoma looks a little shook. They've got plenty of time, but
spin and the location of those pitches to be more effective against these hitters who are now looking for specifics off of her.
That's into left from Dayton. Oh, that was a little bit tricky for Elder.
In her freshman year, when she faced height, they know it's going to head out of the strike zone, so it puts pressure on her to make a pitch through the zone.
Pickering gets under one to left center, traveling out there, but shy of the warning track for Davis.
And that is an example right there. Gotten here. Only threw it 2% of the time on the full year, her freshman year, but 16% when she got here on this field.
Parker chases strike 3. Another 1-2-3 inning for Nigeri Kennedy, who is lighting this light way. Slow ground ball to Sanders for the first out.
This would be a big rebound inning for Sam Landry. Try to grab some momentum in the circle. Tex hit that pitch. You have to be sitting on it, or else she's going to have success with it. And throwing her drop ball more this year than what she did at Louisiana.
Ball. And that one's in the dirt. Landry's walked a batter in every inning. Off the end of her bat. That's into shallow center. Biati gets there. And nearly had Allred in the winning standing the first. Out number 2 in the third.
That's a good adjustment.
Allred will get a running start on 3-2. Langoliers serves one into center, and that ends the third inning. That was a good bounce back inning for Landry. Part of the OU order against Nigeri Kennedy coming up.
It's going too far high out of the zone. And for these lefties, she's been working them a lot on the outside corner with her hard stuff with her screw.
And she strikes out Garcia for a second time. 5 Ks for. She has gone down swinging twice. Only McEnroe Marinas with a jam job over to first. And 2 quick outs in the fourth.
And she's just been more to contact in the Super Regional, not getting as many strikeouts.
Up and in. That hits Sanders. So Sid Sanders has been on base with a walk and now a hit by pitch. Agbayani the tying run on a 2-2. She grounds the ball over to Allred. Gonna have to hurry, and she dives into the corner of the bag. Great play at first by Lauren Allred. Alana Johnson has been all over her. That's fair. Johnson, after a 10-pitch walk, knocks an 0-2 into the left field corner. A leadoff Texas Tech double. Holloman butts it. Spinning back to Landry, who throws her out. A successful sacrifice as Johnson takes third.
Home with Garcia at third base.
And she strikes out on 3 pitches. A 2-strike bunt will end the inning. Well, sometimes you bust us out. Kevin Brown, Amanda Scarborough, Taylor McGregor, our outstanding ESPN crew. It's gut check time for OU, and the 5th inning begins with a base hit. Sydney Barker out of the 7th spot will inspire a little Sooner pride. Faced adversity, has been challenged here at the World Series. 9 elimination games in the last 5 years. They've won them all. This is a pop-up too short for Memmerle. The dominance, but she's taken one of the youngest teams in the country to the brink of the Champ Series. Abby Dayton left field, not quite enough as Elder flags down a long fly ball. The SEC champions with a new staff and a new infield for the most part. Freshman captain leading the way. They've made it to the final 3. Texas Tech's trying to make sure they don't get to the final 2. A national championship, and they need to win 2 today to get back to the Champ Series. Strike 3. Sam Landry gets Maya Davis.
Settles in. The nerves start to fade away.
To the right side. That's deflected off of Sanders, and Tony is aboard. A one-hop hot shot that Sid Sanders could.
It's just a matter of time.
He's got that confidence in his back pocket, as Michaela Garcia said. All red left side. There's a base hit. Slapped the other way after the in-at-bat message from her coach at third. He's in a big moment here. Landry on a 1-2. Ground ball to short. Oklahoma gets 1 and 2. The Sooners turn their 7th double play in the World Series. And they've got 2, 3, and 4 against Nyjah Kennedy. Ella Parker, who begins the 6th inning with a blistering single to center. Parker's first hit of the game. Oklahoma has the leadoff runner-up. 9 home runs for Garcia in her last 17. She swings and misses. Kennedy triples up.
Nyjah Stomp working in the 6th.
Nellie McEnroe Marinas, first pitch, swinging, gets under it.
Nobody.
That's Langoliers in shallow center. And after the leadoff single, Texas Tech wants it. Oh no, hard stuff. Parker's going to second, and the throw gets away. Tech almost had her to end the inning. The tying run, Sid Sanders. 2 and 2. Changeup throws her. Nyjah Kennedy and Texas Tech are now 3 outs away.
Taking pitches, just really making her work. And most importantly, swinging at good pitches, not chasing a lot.
Langoliers back to the circle. Well, the Women's College World Series Finals begin lost in the Champ Series to UCLA. A little squib ground ball from Johnson to Garcia is out number 2.
And with these new faces trying to win their first national championship, not the 5th in a row.
Ground ball to short roll. Not end the inning. A throw pulled Sanders off the bag, and Elder reaches with 2 outs.
He's under further review.
Timing's going to be close. And I think she was off.
Left to do so on the top of the
After
7th.
further review, the play at first base is upheld. The runner is safe. It's Oklahoma's first challenge of the game.
But we're not going to get there yet.
Love to push her on another run, if possible.
Jennings to Landry. She's been brilliant. And now her offense will have to be the last chance for the greatest dynasty we've ever seen. Another 1-2. Rounded back to Kennedy. There's one.
We talked about the pressure that likely Oklahoma feels.
Pressure on her and on this program. Her 0-2 is a little floater to right. It's another base hit for Barker. And the Sooners will not go down without a fight. They'll bring the tying run to the plate. 96th pitch of the night is grounded back to her. She'll go to second. She'll get the lead out there. A gutsy play by Kennedy on a ball that had all kinds of spin back to her. Could be the one. A high fly ball to right field. It's deep. It's gone. To this building on an Abby Dayton 0-2 earthquake. The inning is over for Texas Tech. One batter too late.
Stunning. 0-2 count. She gets the changeup and she is ready for it. Abby Dayton, your name.
Kennedy, these are not just incredible home runs. These are home runs off maybe the two best pitchers in the country. Two of the best three, certainly, as Lindemuth grounds out to third. Maya Davis. A ground ball bouncing toward the middle. There's a base hit. Texas Tech with a little bit of an answer back. Davis on base for the first time in the World Series, and their fastest player is the winning run.
Team.
The winning runs at first as Tony drives the ball to deep left field, and it's over the glove of Pickering. Davis got a late break. She makes it to third. Almost a game winner, almost an out. It's second and third, and the winning run is 60 feet away.
Which has been so impressive. You throw her in, she'll crush it down the right field line. You throw her out, she's able to go with it with power. This one, I thought, had a chance to get out of here. It hits the wall just over Pickering's head. Almost had it just over her glove, but Haley Toney's approach has been unbelievable. Maya Davis, who has speed, sees that down, gets as far off as she can, and makes her way to third base, 60 feet away from winning this game.
She thought she won it. Even getting to first, she thought she won it. It's a double. Oklahoma plays it. Will they pitch to Lauren Allred? It looks like it. Allred's first pitch swinging into right. Barker loads up. Davis to the plate. Save! Texas Tech has done it! They end the greatest dynasty in college softball history. The Red Raiders storm to the championship series. For the first time since 2019, Oklahoma is eliminated from the World Series. The most epic run in college softball history